Rise and shine, beloved. Rise and shine. Great grand rising. Come on in. Come on in. Go ahead, take this moment real quick. Tag your friends, your family members. Come on, let them know Spiritual Success TV is live. It is my distinct pleasure to be here with you guys this morning. Give me just a second. I'm going to make sure that we're up and running on Facebook. Then we're going to activate and we're going to go from there. All right. So let's go ahead, get ready, get in position. I apologize, running a couple minutes behind today, but we are here, beloved. We are here. All right. Let me see what we got. Okay, we are here. Let me put a grand rising up. Come on, say hi in the comments. Give me a grand rising. Let me know that you're here. Let's just give some love. Let's love on each other today. And with that being said, this is important. Let's take a moment and ground ourselves. Take a good healing deep breath in. Exhale. Relax. Crown of the head. Soles of the feet relax. Breath in. Turn that focus inward to the rich inner life. Come on, tap deep in. Come center, come present, come here. Come home. Turn that focus inward to the rich inner life. The kingdom within. We want to tap into infinite resources. One more for the power of 3. Deep healing breath in. And exhale. All is well. Hey, Reese, all is well, all is well, all is well. So today, we're continuing on. I am just super excited, you guys, because of where I know we are headed and what's going on. And this is the time for us to anchor ourselves. So I'm going to just, look at the email briefly, what I sent over the weekend. And today, we want to talk about being rooted and grounded in Christ consciousness as the world shift, right? So in the email, I said this, in a time when headlines are screaming, come on, timelines are swirling, it is easy to feel like you're being pulled in every direction. But I want to say this right off the bat. With all the noise that's going on, your soul is still releasing the whispers, and you can still hear the whispers. And I want us to anchor in today, and no matter what, it's already done. Come on, can you affirm that with me today? No matter what. Now shift over. Already done. I want us to really anchor in that. Already done. Right over the heart. Prayer mudra, already done. Receive mudra, already done. Praise mudra, already done. Already done, right? So there is a lot of noise that's going on in 3D. There are all kind of headlines, all kind of chaos, all kind of confusion. But beloved, let me tell you this. Now is the time. And I want to really bring you in today. Come on, let's connect in today. Because now is the time that no matter what, you want to stand firm and be anchored in your timeline. I just feel prophetic activation to just release the apostolic grace, the prophetic grace, whatever language works for you, right? So that this time is not like any other time, and you're going to be able to cross over while we're in this transition time. Grand Rising, Lisa, thanks for joining us, Rise. Yes. We see. I love it. Let me put this on the screen so everybody can see it. I love it, Reese. Yes, look, I could just stay right there and dance, y'all. Come on. Already done. I've already won. Come on. I love that, Reese. Yes, I'm going to affirm that over and over. I love it. Already done, already won. Come on, that's that Mercury influence in communication, right? So that just raised my vibration. Can I stay there just a few more seconds? Come on, you guys. Come on, y'all. Talk back to me. If you felt that, talk back to me. Come on, if you felt it. Already done. I've already won. Reese, girl, you did it. You just stuck your foot in that. Love it, love it, love it. That is where we want to land today, right? Because if I've learned anything, and I'm still learning just as you are learning, I've learned that every time that you set out, yes, Lisa, love it, love it. Every time that you set out, and we're all here, I know that we're all here. Anytime that you have set out and your soul is stirring and your heart is just calling to you because you're feeling restless, you're feeling agitated, right? You're bored. It's because you've gone as far as you can go on the level you've been on, and everything in your spirit, your soul, your mind, your body, everything is knocking on the door and saying it's time for transformation, it's time to shift. So I want to anchor us in here today into it's already done, already won. This is what I've come to learn. You know how we hit and miss? You do it for a while and then you drop off, but then you end up coming back. What I know, beloved, is the re-return, as my mentor call it. Being able to re-return, to come back out of that soothing cycle or that coping cycle and start again. I want you to hear this today. Everything that you are doing when you're on that trajectory is what you have to continue doing consistently until it becomes a part of the subconscious mind. Y'all know how this works, right? I was driving my daughter the other day, and I got to a familiar, y'all have done this many times, got up to a familiar intersection and automatically made a left turn because that was already in my subconscious, but I was intending to go straight. But because, watch this, the subconscious programming was already there when my conscious mind slipped, right? Because the subconscious always stays awake. It never sleeps. That's where all the programming is. That's what's calling all the shots in your life. When I got to the intersection and my mind slipped, I automatically turned left because that is what I'm used to doing at that particular intersection. I want y'all to go with me and talk back to me. Come on. I know you're getting your own insight and revelation. Come on, share with us. Because the programming was already there. This is what we have to do. So 2 things I want to talk about today, right? I want to talk about when we're in fear frequency and when we're in divine insight, the difference between the two. So when you are in fear frequency by now, you all know it, right? When we're in fear frequency, we're worried, we're compulsively checking, we're always looking, right? I'm looking at your email, right? We're compulsively checking. You're checking news, you're checking updates. I said compulsively. There's nothing wrong with being informed, but we don't have to become inflamed, right? Feeling emotionally hijacked by current events and on and on and on and on. But this is what I want us to get to today and land here today. We want to reprogram the subconscious so that no matter what's happening in the conscious realm, no matter what's screaming at us from 3D realm, the subconscious is making the right shots. That's one thing. The second thing, and this is what I know most of us in our community need to focus in on, because I felt the pull for a few months now, that we have to focus in here more. You've heard me say this many times. The energy of trauma is stored in the body, and the nervous system reacts. So all of your disappointment, all your trauma, all your drama is stored. The body is holding the memory of it. So many times when you're feeling uncomfortable, you're feeling nervous, you're feeling anxiety, you're feeling stress, you're feeling all of that, it's because the memory of it is stored in the body. Watch this. And many times when you are stuck when you're procrastinating, when you're confused and you can't move and no insight is coming, no revelation is coming, hear this, beloved. The reason why you are stuck there is because in your body that's holding the trauma blueprint does not feel safe. Two things are happening, and I want us to really get this today. Number one, you may have the programming in the subconscious, but you also have programming and memory in the body. And when the body does not feel like you are safe, it connects with the programming in the subconscious that says you're not safe and your soul cannot move forward. This is why we get to these places where we have ideas. You have desires. Y'all talk back to me because I know I'm talking right. We all have desires. We all want more. We want certain things to be done with. And you know you have the ability, you have the capability, you have the insight, you have the wisdom, but you can't take the steps. You cannot take the steps. You cannot move. You can't get the strategy of what to do next because you don't feel safe. And when the body doesn't feel safe, the nervous system is in the fight, flight, or freeze response, and you can't move forward. The soul will not lead you to move forward until your body feels safe. So right now, let's just take a good healing deep breath in. I want you to take your hands, place one on your upper abdomen, one on your lower abdomen. Come on, we want to get the energy center, right? We want to get the sacral chakra, your creativity, your ability to flow, and your solar plexus, your center of power that's right above the navel. Come on, put those hands there and breathe. Tilt your head down because wherever your focus is, energy flows. So the minute you tilt your head down, you're telling everything to focus on that area. And I want you to we want to go to the gateway and open it up. Breathe in for 4, hold for 4, exhale through the mouth for 4, in through the nostrils. Come on, breath in, hold it, exhale. Come on, point that head down, breathe in, hold it, exhale slowly, fully and completely through the mouth. One more for the power of 3, breath in, exhale. And repeat after me. I am safe in my body. I'm safe to be seen. Come on. I am safe in my body. I am safe to be seen. One more time. I am safe in my body. I am safe to be seen. Breathe one more time. Let's close it out. Exhale. Beloved, here's the prescription. 3 times a day. 3 times a day. It only takes a few minutes. 3 times a day. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, Reese, it's the truth. 3 times a day. You know, I've never stopped doing this. My alarms are still set. When I do my all is well mantra, when I center myself, come on, you want to start bringing wholeness to your solar plexus. That is your center of power. That is your fire. That's your empowerment. That's your confidence. That's your courage. All that energy is sitting in the solar plexus right above the navel. And then right below the navel is your sacral. Creativity, flow, sexuality, all that energy is there. We want that energy free and clear to open up. Until you feel safe, like it's safe for you, that blueprint, that trauma blueprint in your body is not going to allow your soul to move forward. So this is why we have to work both, beloved. We have to reprogram, reset the mindset, by reprogramming the subconscious, and you have to acknowledge the trauma in the body. So I just had an incident, I'm going to call it a big incident, maybe about 2 months ago, right? And I was challenged with a decision and an invitation. But there was trauma, there was a trauma bond in my body. And everything in my body went into panic mode because what it remembered. And I recognized this is the energy. This is the energy in my body that remembers the trauma. So what did I have to do? I had to get quiet. And I asked the questions. That's why inquiry, when I give you all those journal prompts or I give you reflection questions, don't ignore that. Especially if you read it and you say, oh, that's good. I need to do that. Do that, because you have to advocate for yourself. You have to fight for yourself. I had to ask myself, watch this. If I've come around, if it seems like I've come around to this again, and I'm here again, what is this asking of me? What lesson is in this for me? What's the next level I'm being asked to come up to? Now, meanwhile, watch this. Everything in my body, the trauma blueprint in the body says, don't do that. You can't do that. Don't do that again. I don't care who needs it. Don't do it. But then I asked the question, if this is here again, what is my growth in this? Y'all don't want to talk back to me. Talk back to me. Because many times, especially when other people are involved, we tend to focus on the other people more than on yourself. Now, I'm not telling you to go back into abuse. I'm not telling you to go back into a life-threatening situation. I'm sharing my experience to make a point, because I was not safe. And you always have to, it's up to me how I'm going to handle it. I was safe in terms of nobody's threatening my life. So I asked the questions, what is my next evolution in this process? What's being asked of me? And when I made the choice to allow growth, because you always have to operate from a heart of love, I made a decision to acknowledge. What did I do first? Watch this. I acknowledged I'm feeling this trauma response in my body. I acknowledged it. And then I had to, accept and acknowledge that that was it. Then I had to inquire, why am I here? What is the invitation? What's being asked of me? And then I had to nurture myself, right? How did I nurture myself? By tapping into the heart. I acknowledged the trauma in the body, because remember, I tell you, it's energy carrying information. What was the information? You know, when you was here before, this is what you experienced. This is what happened, the whole 9 yards, right? I acknowledged that. I inquired, and then I nurtured myself by shifting up to the heart so that I could hear with divine wisdom and divine insight. And the body trauma, I was reluctant. But the heart space said, you can do this. When I tell you, it was the most pleasant experience. Very pleasant. Did I learn? Did I grow? Did I see? Absolutely. So this is what I'm saying to you guys. Again, I want to make this clear. I'm not talking about you going back into an abusive relationship, because that wasn't it. This was family stuff, right? I'm not telling you to go back into an abusive relationship, putting yourself in danger where you can be, abused physically, mentally, emotionally. None of that. My whole point with bringing that up is to really demonstrate that the blueprint of the trauma is stored in your cells in the body, and it remembers. Your body carries the memory. And then you have to go, my mentor calls it, she calls it rains it, right? That's what I just took you through, right? You have to go through the process of acknowledging, right? And inquiring, nurturing, and then surrender. Then give it over. Once you can do that and you put yourself on a path where you are, and when I say you are in charge, I'm talking about your heart, your spirit, then you can make the right choice for you. Now, with saying all of that, beloved, I want us to be rooted and grounded in Christ consciousness, right? I'm not talking about the mascot of the Christian Religion, Inc. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a frequency. I'm talking about a level of consciousness that you're rooted and grounded with while everything is changing. Everything is shifting. We have to set our timeline. So I want us to breathe one more time. Take a breath in. This time, hands on the heart. Breath in. And exhale. As you are tapping into desire, and we're in the crossover month, we're in the transition month, I want you to get in your heart and mind, again, what you desire. I know you desire to be financially stable, financial increase, overflow, abundance. I desire that. Health, wholeness, and wellness. You want your body functioning and operating at an optimum peak. I desire that. You want to be able to really lift people's lives, right? We love doing things for people so that people can be happy, so that their life can improve, so that they can get clarity. Come on, this is the joy. This is what we are here for. Tap into the things that's going to bring you the joy. And then when you don't feel safe in the body, when you feel the hesitation, the procrastination, the confusion, I don't know what to do, I don't have enough money, my credit score is too low. When we start hitting all of that, you have to come home and rest. You have to come in, rest, acknowledge, inquire, nurture. What is the nurturing part? The nurturing is the part where you take care of yourself and you do something that's going to keep you on your path. Breathe, relax, pick up a little piece of it, and say, I'm just going to work with this right now. And then surrender. Let go, let God. Surrender. Let it go. But remember this. Your soul, your mind, your will, your intellect, your seat of appetite, desire will not move forward if your body does not feel safe. If that trauma bond in the body, that trauma blueprint, in the body, if you're tapping into that more than coming up to the heart, you won't be able to move forward. You'll just have all these good ideas, and you'll just be stuck. What do we do, y'all? Come on, one teeny tiny baby step at a time. 1 foot in front of the other. So we want to be anchored and we want to move with divine insight. So what I want to give to you guys today, make a decision, make a choice. I desire financial freedom. I want to be financially well off. I want my body well. I don't care if you're 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years old. That age is a number. We want to tap into what's fueling all of our experiences here. Get your desire. Make a choice. I'm going to do this. And then teeny tiny steps every day. I'm going to open up in a few just in a couple of weeks, the awakened path. And this is where we're going to connect on a daily basis to make sure that what you are doing on this trajectory, on this timeline you're created, that we do it consistently every day, every day, every day, until it becomes a part of your subconscious programming, until that can send a signal to your body that you are safe and it's okay for you to be seen. It's okay for you to prosper. It's okay for you to be successful. I don't care how long we've been here. Again, if you're 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, it does not matter. Some of my most beautiful, steadfast, fast, consistent clients, I have about 3 of them that are in their mid to late 70s, and they are still moving, still progressing their lives, right? So most in my client base is somewhere in their mid to late 30s, all the way up to their mid to late 70s. And they're still moving, still starting new ventures. I speak to your body right now, and I decree and declare that you are well, from the crown of your head to the sole of your feet. It doesn't matter what the prognosis that you have gotten, you are well. From the crown of the head to the soles of your feet. Everything in your body is functioning in the perfection that God designed it to function in. I don't care if they say you only have 50% capacity, 25% capacity, it's going to work. It's going to work, and it's going to sustain you until you leave here. You already know. You are living with some things that other people could not live with, and they're not here anymore in this dimension. You are a champion. You are brilliant. You are so creative. Now we're going to work with the body. We're doing all kinds of somatic exercises and techniques we're using to help the body to understand the trauma that's in the body that's keeping you paralyzed, that's holding us at the same level. But now we're going to make these cycles work for us, right? Let's sow a $28 seed into this word. I feel this really strong. $28. If that's not enough to challenge you, do an $82 seed. Come on, we're going to learn how to move past the trauma blueprint. We're going to be consistent and work every day until we get a different signal that will allow us to move forward. Where we get the idea and we don't look at it for a day or two and then it's gone. All of that is signaling that you're not safe in the body, right? We want to sow a seed. And again, you know the difference with the seed is that, beloved, you want to water the seed. I don't want you to just give and then forget it. No, that's why we named the seed, right? We named the seed freedom, liberation. Freedom, liberation. Last week, what did we call it? We call it the freedom to flow seed. We want this freedom. We want this liberation. We want to be able to flow. That's all the ways that you can sow. $82 seed, sow at your level. $28 seed, $18 seed, $8. Sow at your level. But sow a seed into this word. And we want to water this word and nurture this word. And we're on our way, beloved. We're on our way. We are going to get the results. Stay with me. Stick with me. I'm telling you, let's get ready to walk this awakened path together. Be watching out for that. When I open the doors for that, this is what we're going to be doing going through the summer. We're going to use these summer months not to be 100% lazy, but we're going to feed. We're going to be seeding our body and our spirit and our soul so that when we get to the harvest of the year, we'll be able to bring in a great harvest and you will get results from this year, all right? Come on, Great Grand Rising. Thanks for joining us live. Come on, talk back to me. Are y'all ready? Come on. I'm telling you, you have the opportunity to create the timeline, but we're going to do it consistently. Come on in. Let's hold each other accountable and let's get this done. You can have it. You can have it. Again, let's close out with this. I just already done. I've already won. Reese, that just ignited me today. Thank you for that. Already done. I've already won. And it is so. All right, lovelies, have a blessed, wonderful, and amazing rest of your day. No SSL tomorrow. We're on a break from SSL as we're preparing to get on the awakened path. All right, love you guys. Bye for now.